everybody, hello everybody, hello everybody, hello everybody, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hello everybody, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you like Therian and furry content, as well as arts and crafts, make sure to hit that like button and the subscribe button to my channel. Now, this video is completely different than my other videos because I am talking about personal experience about me having DID and being a Therian. And that is why I am talking differently in this video than I have in my previous videos, because I am actually a different alter than who has previously made videos on this channel. So first of all, what is DID? What is an alter? What is any of this? So first of all, DID is dissociative identity disorder, and it is a condition caused by immense childhood trauma when you're really young, and it causes the brain to not entirely develop one sense of self. So instead of developing one sense of identity in who I am, my brain's process of doing that got interrupted due to trauma again. So as I grew up, I realized that I have more than one sense of identity, and doctors realized that, and hence DID. So basically the different senses of self or states of who I am are called alters. So I am one alter in the system, and system is basically us having DID, so system is someone with DID, but I specifically am Serena. So in our system, we have 4 alters. Well, technically we have a couple more, but we have 3 who can actually really front. Technically the 4th one can, but it's not that common. Now, fronting means that is the current alter who is controlling the body and speaking. So right now it's Serena. I am the one who is in the front. And usually it's Ethan or Rory, like I said. Now, you might be asking, like, there's so many things. Okay, hold on a second, okay. Just a disclaimer, I do not speak for everyone with DID, and I do not speak for every Therian with DID. So when I talk about my experiences in a few minutes of having DID and being a Therian, that may not, like, count. It's going to be my own unique experience. That doesn't mean that every system that also is a Therian or Therians within systems, that doesn't mean that their experiences are the same as mine, and in fact, they probably are not. But basically, this video is about my personal experiences, and I just want to make that disclaimer quick before I get any further. So I've never made a video before. I've actually never really spoken on the internet as myself because I'm embarrassed that I sound so different than I present, I guess. So this is also where it gets complicated in our gender identity. So collectively, we identify as transmasc. Obviously, our body is assigned female at birth, and we transitioned through top surgery and testosterone to have a more masculine appearance. And so we consider ourselves transmasc collectively, but on the inside and as our own identities in our kind of brain, I identify as like a girl, kind of. I'm not a man. So it's kind of interesting being like a female alter in a system that is a man, essentially, or at least like a male presenting situation. So I get embarrassed to talk because obviously I sound like this, which may not be that different to some people who are unfamiliar with my channel, but to me it's like night and day. And if you watch some of my other videos, you may notice that I am acting and talking kind of in a different way than maybe some of the other videos. But where was I? Hold on. So now I'm going to get into the fact of, like, well, hold on a second. Now I'm going to get into the topic of therianthropy with being a DID system. So all 3 of us identify as Therians, which is to say me, Ethan, and Rory. We all identify as Therians and are Therians, I guess. But when we say that we're a wolf Therian and a mountain lion Therian, that's not actually true, because Ethan is a wolf Therian and Rory is a mountain lion Therian. And my stereotype is to be determined. A wolf, fox, something along those lines, canine, maybe. I'm questioning my stereotype, is what I mean to say. Basically, Ethan's sense of self, because it is different than Rory or myself, he identifies as a wolf Therian because his sense of self is a wolf, really. We appear human in our mind, but not always, so that's why we also identify as Therians, because I like to bring up a lot in my videos, and by my, and when I say my or me, I'm referring to us collectively, not me specifically, which is to say Serena, I mean us collectively. That's kind of get a little confusing, but I figured I'd bring that up just to make it clear, which probably added a bit more confusion, but hey, I tried. Our internal, like, presentations as who we are, like our senses of self, change a little bit. So sometimes I appear human, but I don't match what this body physically looks like. my internal sense of self is completely different. I have a drawing that'll insert like here of like what I look like in our head. I actually did it recently, so yay, cool. I have one of Ethan too, I'll throw up like right here. And I don't have one of Rory, he's hard to draw. But basically I look completely different than the body, and also sometimes my sense of self is an animal, or at least my sense of self within my sense of self is also an animal. And that doesn't make sense to most people when I say it, just because they don't have the same experience with having DID. But maybe that makes sense to some of you. But Ethan specifically, who is, I guess, the primary, like, person who posts on this account, and who, well, no, I guess Rory does too. Anyway, Ethan primarily is a Wolf-Therian. He's very much a Wolf-Therian. That's, like, part of, like, his whole, like, thing. He's a Wolf-Therian. And Rory is a mountain lion Therian because internally he sees himself as a cartoon mountain lion. Like, specifically a cartoon. That's what he says. Here's an image. But, yeah, so our internal senses of self, because we have four, but because we have three, what was I talking about? Anyway, DID moment. Hold on. And before any of you get mad at me for making that last DID moment joke, I make it all the time. It happens to me. I have the worst memory on the planet. I get it. Just don't listen. I get it. It's a joke. It's a joke. But also, if you've been noticing that in our videos, sometimes we ramble and go in places that we don't, like, the topic of the video gets way complicated, or like out of, what was I saying? I don't know the words that I like need right now. The words I'm trying to like express for the specific sentence. I don't know. But anyway, me specifically, Serena, I identify as a Therian as well, just because my internal sense of self, because I am like technically the alter that's been in the system the longest, but my memories are also real bad. Obviously, DID, but anyway, but I at times see myself as a wolf, but I also think I have another stereotype where that'd probably be closer related to a fox, and maybe it's not a wolf. But I'm also part of the reason that we collectively say we are a wolf Therian, just because I do see myself as a wolf sometimes, but I don't know if I'm a wolf Therian. Which you might be wondering, well, what do you mean? But I don't know. But the whole point of making this video is just so that I can be more open about having DID online, just because it is an important part of our life, because we function as three separate people. Now, our system functions where we switch every day. It's usually like, we switch pretty regularly between me, Ethan, and Rory, multiple times a day, and we function as completely separate people, essentially. But we have really bad memory, and I say a lot that I have memory issues. I say I have a memory condition a lot just because I do, and it's DID. I don't remember a lot of things. A lot of my life in the outer world I just don't know, and a lot of my memories are really faint. I have a really hard time, like, with short-term memory, long-term memory. It's all confusing. Especially considering that we do switch, like, so regularly, but when we switch, it's not like, how do I explain this? Anyway, I'm also going to include a clip, in this video. I'm going to insert it next after this clip of Ethan talking, just so you can hear the difference in our voices. I'm going to have him record another, like, clip when he fronts to, like, add. I'll add it here somewhere. Maybe I'll add it at the end, I don't know. But I'll add a clip just so you can hear the difference. Hold on. Okay. Hello. This is Ethan, specifically. I am recording this because I want to show the difference in our voices. I don't know where this clip will fit in the video, so I don't exactly know what to say. But yes, this is Ethan, just to show the difference between how I sound and how Serena sounds. I decided that I want to have my voice in here too, after Ethan recorded his. So I'm recording mine. This is Rory. I usually post on this account. You've heard my voice plenty of times. I talk a lot about a lot of things. So I wanted my voice to be included too, so here's mine. But basically, I specifically, Serena, want to start making more content and being more open about being system online, just so I can be myself, because I have had no influence or impact on this account really much, because I was afraid of being judged, I guess, which is funny because I'm wearing an animal mask and I have neon hair and I post myself very openly online. So, like, why do you mean you're afraid of judgment for being a DID system? And it's just, I lived through 2020 and 2021 when DID internet was really awful and horrible and, like, a trend, and I don't want to and I'm still forever, like, damaged by that era. So being open about it being a system is a personal, like, heavy thing for me. So I'm doing something and being vulnerable and posting about it just so I can finally make content as myself, and so that we can, like, really actually talk about things and not be scared of the DID question coming up. Because sometimes we want to talk about stuff and then we run into the wall, like, oh, they don't know I have DID, so how can I explain this without also explaining DID? So here's this video. But thank you so much for watching this video and for letting me be open about who I am and being myself. And I will be making more videos and we'll be back to some regular content soon. But first of all, it's nice to meet you as Serena, and I will hopefully see you guys again. But if you like this video and you like Therianthropy content and furry content and arts and crafts, make sure to hit a like on this video and hit the subscribe button to my channel. It helps us out a lot. And thank you so much for watching and for letting me be vulnerable for once. So I will see you next time. Whoops, did not mean to record that. Hold on.